Hey, so this video is in response to Kaylee's new video about her journals. I really liked the video, and I have kept a bunch of journals over the years, so I wanted to share my journals with you. I just spent the last few minutes searching my room for all of the journals that I've kept, and unfortunately a lot of them have gone missing, so I'll just share the ones that I could find. This one is really pretty. My dad gave it to me. He got it from one of his trips at the Van Gogh Museum, and it is my TOK journal, my Theory of Knowledge journal for my Theory of Knowledge class. And so I just write my assignments and stuff in here, and then there are like comments from my teacher. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to use it again this year because I'm taking my second year of Theory of Knowledge, and I might actually fill this thing up. This one I don't really like that much. I won it as a prize in my 5th grade English class, and I just kind of used it for random stuff. Like, this is a picture of what my dream room would look like. As you can see, over here is the bed, and compared to the rest of the room, the bed is really small. So that means that there's a lot of floor space that doesn't have furniture on it. And that's because I want a lot of room to play, because that's what 5th grade me wanted. It also has a book machine. Not really sure what that is, but yeah. I got a little drawing of a duck that I definitely did not draw, because that's not what my drawing looks like. A lot of my journals are actually like diaries where I wrote down my thoughts and stuff. I started doing that when I was maybe in 3rd or 4th grade. I read Harriet the Spy, and I know the moral of the story is supposed to be that you shouldn't write down things about your friends that are judgmental, but I thought it was really cool how she had so many observations and she wrote them all down, so I started doing my own journals. Early on, most of my journals were just paper that was tied together with ribbon, and I couldn't find any of those. I think they were all recycled, but I promise you I didn't write anything interesting in them at all. This is the oldest journal I can find. I kept it in 5th and 6th grade. It was just a little spiral notebook, but the cover was see-through, and I wrote on the first page, so I put this tissue paper in so that no one could see what I wrote on the first page. And then I also added in this ribbon because I thought that was really cool, and it would mark my place. And there's also this random little picture of a fairy in there, which is weird, but that's okay. I also kept a lot of non-writing journals, so some of my favorites are these two, which I actually made using file folder and a bunch of paper, and then I just like sewed down the middle. This one is kind of falling apart because it's really old. As you can see, the paper is kind of coming out of it, but it has some cool stuff in it. The first few pages are kind of odd. They're just like random stickers and stuff. Because I was quite young when I started this, but when you get towards the end, it's a lot of clippings from magazines and ticket stubs, and that is actually a fortune from one of those things that you find on BoardWalks, and it is completely inaccurate. It told me that I have lots of friends in the armed forces. This one is somewhat more recent. I kept it mostly in middle school, and it's mostly got ticket stubs from different things I went to, Madame Tussauds, and Carrie Underwood, because that was the first concert I ever went to, and I don't like Carrie Underwood anymore. But I thought she was pretty cool at the time, I guess, and it was still my first concert, so, you know, keep those tickets. This one is one of my favorites too, mostly because I like the polka dots, but also because I used this journal for song lyrics that I really liked. Most of them are from songs that we sang in 5th grade chorus, like Once Upon a December, but then there are also camp songs, and then some songs from Wicked, because I really liked Wicked. This was before I discovered that you could actually use the internet to look up song lyrics, and that I really didn't need this. But it'll be fun to look at it later when I forgot what I liked to listen to, or what the song lyrics from the camp songs were, so yeah. And so those are all the journals that I found. While I was looking for them, I found this enormous stash of ticket stubs and stuff So I need to now go find a blank journal that I can put these in.